Hello! Oh my gosh. I don't know what's happening, but you can't see my face until I do this. Hi. Hi, my name is Nadine. You can call me GM of Reven. Welcome to the first episode of the Valor Beneath. It is a mini campaign with Project Aurora. I'm so glad you're here with us today. I've got several surprises for you guys. This is my first stream, so please bear with me as I try to sort through all the tech, because I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. Having said that, couple of things. There are some chat commands. I'm not going to be looking at the chat though, so I can't help you with which commands are what. But you'll see a whole bunch of the commands later on in the game. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go to our main thing, and I'll introduce you guys to the players, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Are you guys ready? I think they're ready. So let me unmute everybody. So everybody in Discord, please feel free to unmute yourselves. Oh, you guys are now live. Hello. Hello. How are you guys? Cool. This music is way too hype. Oh, this music is way too hype. Yeah, here we go. Oh. already, we're here. We're here now. Oh, oh boy. So, yo, right? Oh, there was a delay. Oh, damn. Uh, oh God. I'm just really hoping all things considered, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Just you'll be fine. Can you guys hear us? Twitch chat? Can you guys hear us? Are we good? Are we good? Can if they can't, I need to bump up the volume here. What? Oh, fudge me on a dose of Okay, try again. Talk, talk,
Why,
talk.
hello there.
Hello.
Ah, I
Okay,
feel.
I can kind of hear
Can we
myself
play?
now.
Can we stop the stream now?
Very quiet on your end, though.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. Well, now that we can hear everybody, for, Sensei forgot to
Ooh.
tag everybody on the stream. Thanks, Winter, for letting me know. Yeah, no, he didn't. He didn't. He did that on
Mhm.
purpose because he knew I was nervous. So, thanks, Sensei.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate you so much. You have no idea. So how did you guys like the little intro? That was all your
It was
stuff.
very nice. I liked it. It was
Yeah,
really cool
very
to
cool.
see.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like.
That's good.
I like seeing all of us kind of presented in different forms, and seeing Liz's character was really neat too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, holy those stats.
Oh yeah,
Those
for
stats
sure.
are nice.
Not a single sub 10.
No. Having said that, the viewers at home don't know who you guys are, and they don't know which characters you're playing. So what we'll do,
Ah,
for the sake of the viewers at watching this, and also for you guys, we're gonna do this one by one. You will see your character show up on the screen. Once your character shows up on the screen, please let us know who you are, what character you're playing, any anything we need to know in order to follow you. If you have something online like that you promote, just let us know that as well, so that we can promote your channel and lift you guys up. So I am going to do this the D&D way. I am going to roll with real dice. I see who goes first and who goes second. So I'll tell you who goes first, second, and third, and then I will re-roll. Why don't I have a D4?
Uh
They
oh.
all they always okay, whatever.
you're missing
I'll
the
just
7.
I'll just re-roll on a 5 and a 6. That's what I'll do. As if you guys are dragons. Um so what I'll do is Arthur is going to be first. Then it's going to be Rally for the second, and
Right.
then Ral. Sorry. Thank you. Ral for the second, and then Canna Lily for the third. So I'll roll. I can't make the satisfying click.
I heard it.
You
We
heard
heard
it.
it.
You
Yes.
heard it. So it looks like the dice gods wants Canna first.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Okay.
you knew
The
this was
only
going to
one of
happen.
us who hasn't been brought up yet, so
Exactly. Exactly.
best of luck.
You do have the option of having a really pretty soundtrack, but so you once you hear the music, just feel free to just go ahead. I will also show off your art in two shakes. Just give me a second.
Thank
Just
you.
we're gonna listen to some jazz because
Some,
jazz feels good.
some yes.
Some
Okay.
nice jazz. We're in a cafe now. Welcome.
That doesn't.
Welcome to Dalguruhm. You know, it's a sleazy town out here. Okay, I'll stop now. God, I'm embarrassing myself here a little bit, just a little bit. So,
But
zooming right in. This is your token art, and then this is your amazing art right
thank
here
you.
that you created for the world to see. I am not sure how well this is zooming in and out. On, there we go. There we go. Here, there we go. So, Winter, take it away.
All right. So first, hello. My name is Windler. I am an artist from Project Aurora. I have made a few commissions and helped Project Aurora in a few different types of things. If you can find me on Instagram as Winterlord, and practically most of my other social medias is like that. But mainly I do only Instagram and my Twitter will be, I think, Winter Lordus. It's been a while since I entered my Twitter, so. So yeah, that will be me. And my character is Kana Lily, a red panda, 2 feet tall, with a really interesting personality of I break whatever comes in front of my face, with a big warhammer on their side and a shield on the other hand. Uh, the funny about this though is even though being 2 feet tall, they actually have a human-sized warhammer. So they literally just when they want to like boost their height a little bit, they just put the warhammer down and then they just climb it.
That's
I
gonna
love
make for
that.
interesting RP.
Considering my character is literally 3 times your height, that's gonna be really funny.
Yeah, she kind of Lily is pretty small, but and very cute, but don't get enhanced by that because she very much can beat your face off. So that will be kind of Lily.
As an OG soulbound individual, whatever, whatever. I approve that message. We're gonna do this the gentlemanly way. Gentlemen, who wants to go first? There's only two of you.
Let's go.
Oh, you
Go
made me
ahead, Arthur.
roll.
All right.
Okay.
So I am Sin Speaks, or I go on by Twitch as Purgatory Corner. I also have various YouTubes. Is it okay if I post my Twitch in
Oh yeah,
chat?
please go ahead.
Alright.
Just go for it.
There you
Just
go.
put in
So feel
Twitch chat.
free to go to that. There's a bunch of links over there as well for all of my other sites and Linktree as well. But hi Showcase. So I'm Sin Speaks, and I have been DM for over a year now, but over a year for D&D 5e, and then like 5 years for otherwise. But this is my favorite character of all times. Yeah, he's an Oath of Redemption paladin, named Arthur Skyweaver. He is I believe, lawful good boy. He's 6'7" as well, so he makes a presence known. And he is to this day one of my favorite NPCs to have ever been created, and so I wanted to show him off with you guys and kind of present him, and kind of see how you guys like him, see how he fares with folks. As you probably noticed on the right side, I believe one of his highest stats, if not his highest stat, is charisma at 16, and strength at 19. Now, his strength is his highest.
Yeah.
But he's built like a train, and he's going to make it very known. So,
A suave
guys
train.
well, oh yeah, it's a very nice train.
Very nice.
A choo-choo.
I understand now what you mean with like 3 times my height.
That's going to be such a fun interaction. I cannot wait. Last but definitely not the least. Like, seriously, not the least at all. Making a huge impression to me as a DM, anyway. We have Rao. If I can. See, he's already, like, seriously. Your character card. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll just leave you there. So,
Nah,
the floor is yours.
there it is. I see him now. Alrighty. So I am Coach Scully on online or Twitter. You find me as Coach Scully Cast. Elsewhere, I'm a coach and a caster for the video game of Rocket League. So I work in esports, so that's pretty cool. But here, I am Ryle Stormmark. So it's it looks spelled a little bit weird, but it's Ryle with that little growl at the end. And Stormmarked because my character has the lore behind him that he is marked on the hand. He is a mark of the storm half elf. So on his hand, he has the mark of Karanos, the storm god in Aurora. He is a fighter, a sneaky and dexterous fighter with a high intellect, loves his wisdom, loves his speaks. Oftentimes he will speak as if he's quoting something, but he's just making shit up on the fly because he likes the sound of a quoted statement and wants to be quoted himself. After knowledge, after wisdom, very perceptive, looking around. Not your biggest people person. Smart enough that he could be, but you know, he's got Arthur for that. Arthur and him are old war buddies, ex-Crown Guard, and now here in the Vanguard together, fighting against their own their old regime.
Well, was it Ralph? I believe.
Ryle.
Ryle, sorry. While Ryle has like I believe 20 intelligence, Arthur has
It's like
11 intelligence and 8 wisdom. Arthur knows how to hit somebody and he knows what to follow, but he does not do much more than he's a good soul.
He's a good boy.
That's what they all say until they play in Just so
He's
you know.
the train that compliments her eyes.
Exactly. So, now that we know our players and characters, please feel free to promote your socials on Twitch for the stream so that people can find you, follow you, and then at the end of the game, obviously, we will do that as well. We are in a bit of a time crunch, so we will try to get through as much material together as possible. All of the rules will be hidden for the stream, so you will know, based on my face, how well the players did. Having said that, for the players, as you know, we're using the game log in D&D Beyond to track any rolls that you do, all that kind of jazz. I have the D&D Beyond app. This is not sponsored, but just in case. One day. There, I do have all of your stuff here, so I'll be able to kind of see what kind of checks you're making so that we're all on the fly. So, we're getting to start in a party. We're gonna start in a party. Yes, this is what we're doing. We are not professional streamers here. Well, for some of us, we're not. But we are lovers of a game called Dungeons and Dragons, and I believe that's important. Having said that, I will do all the promotions after.
I need change, babe.
This particular map was made by 2 Minute Tabletop. I was able to purchase it. I will put the link of their stuff later. Sorry?
Mhm.
Sorry? What?
He's handing something. Someone. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I can continue?
Yep.
So. Oh, it's really looping. Cool. So we begin in the center of the streets of Dalguruhm. For those of you who are new here, the heroes of our tale, a couple of world-weary soldiers, have made their way to the city, passing through the pastoral river towns of Hamish and Adelaide south of the Summer Gate. That leads into the mountain city. After dropping some gold and rockstar aliases, they managed to escape the watchful eyes of the guards at the gate. Ral, Stormmarked, and Arthur Skyweaver, you are currently standing in the middle of a busy street.
Sorry to interrupt, but it seems that in stream it's not showing the map.
Let me hold. It's not showing the map in stream?
I was about to ask.
Like,
Yeah.
what?
I think I need to. I think I need to go click on Owlbear again.
Yeah.
I can see on Owlbear, but oh, there we go. Okay.
There you go.
There we go.
No, yeah.
That's
I still
because
have the old Owlbear up and.
Oh, okay. Go to the new one. It should be in-game content.
All right, I just sent the request. Not bad.
That's all good. I will admit you in. No, sorry, that was a little bit. Loud. Sorry about your ears. We're going.
Oh, and Ryle also has an Assassin's Creed Hidden Blade under his left wrist as well, just so people know.
Just so the people know, but the NPCs, they do not.
They do not, and yeah, Arthur, I'll talk to you about that later.
Absolutely. Let's just say that anything in Hamish that you were able to purchase, you can purchase. So the stuff that you requested in your D&D sheet, you have. We'll go with...
Alright, I haven't added... Well, most of that stuff isn't stuff I can add, but yeah, we'll talk.
Well, we'll talk. You can just put it in the where you put your notes. Just put it in and just say that you have 5 of both.
Alright.
Okay?
I have a large list.
Oh, good. We'll talk about that. Let's go.
We'll talk.
We'll talk. So right now you're in the middle of a busy street filled with people as the festival begins. You know that this is the Festival of Peace, day 1. The journey getting to this place has been pretty easy enough. You also know and are aware that as you were coming in, you noticed a lot of Crown's Guard activity on the outer sides of the city. You even had to pay 50 gold pieces to get into town. So you know that things are a little bit serious. If you zoom all the way into the center of your screen, on the screen here, you'll be able to see tons of people all around. For those of you in the stream watching, this is how big the map is. Our heroes, we're gonna zoom right in, cinematic like, in anime style. They are right there. They are right there in the middle of the streets. We are getting some feedback, so if we can get some mutes, please. Thank you. The present mission: to locate Alice, a halfling with golden blonde curls and a star-shaped scar upon their cheek. They are going to deliver you to a group of sentinels who may be friendly with the faction that you're part of, the Vanguard. Already coming into the city, both of you are aware that you are being tailed and followed. Zooming out, we're gonna go on top of a roof here. Canna Lily, you're on top of a roof. You are overseeing the festivities, you're looking around, seeing what there is to see. When you noticed that there's a crowd of halflings and gnomes and all sorts of people here, there's the people, and you zooming right in towards you are on top of a roof. Just on top of a roof. Not, just on top of a roof.
Vigilant style, where you see Batman just like sitting in a corner. That's what she's doing practically. She's just like Batman on the side, just watching everything happen.
Absolutely. And Ral, with your high perception, you're able to clock this. You know that somebody's on the roof. I knew. But then again, there's also tons of people around. Like this group of people are walking past. They seem to be going to where someone's about to do some archery. You do watch some guards up top to the right, hit to the far northwest. From where you came in earlier, we're able to clock all of that as well. Now,
Interesting.
you like there's tons of people around. Any person that you can see on the map when you're zooming in and out for your cells, you'll be able to see all those individuals. Okay?
That's nice.
Okay. Now, having said that, up ahead of you is a group of gnomes, as well as a couple of halflings, some dwarves, so relatively shorter folk, intermingled with a couple of humans and things like that, represented by this large crowd of diverse individuals. Because I am not going to spend my time putting together anyway. That is
Yep.
87
Understandable.
people later.
Yeah, so this is my way of saying there is a huge crowd of people in front of you, and one of them stands out. A little halfling individual, just minding their own business, just doing their thing, just walking in with the same features of the person that you're looking for. What do you want to do?
Background question. I'm assuming super secret organization with code names and everything that we have some kind of passphrase to identify each other.
I believe, what were your names again that you gave as code names?
I was given Dylan Hendricks.
I was given something Axel.
Okay, cool. So this is what we're gonna do here for you guys. No sweat.
No sweat.
No sweat at all. None. And for those of you who've never used Owlbear Rodeo before, you'll hopefully you'll be able to see this on stream. If not, that's a little too magnificent. Let's go there. And then we gave you Aussie accent.
Aussie accent.
Yep, Aussie accent.
So as of right now, those are that is your code name. That is what you've got. That is also too magnificent. We'll get there. Okay, cool. There we go. The floor is yours. You should be able to access these tokens. You should be able, once you get into Owlbear Rodeo, you should be able to move them in which way once you zoom in. And then we'll do the typical like little Final Fantasy thing here. 1 second for Kanna, because she has not yet been introduced to these players. Okay, having said that, floor is yours. I don't know how you want to approach this. You know your mission, you know your code names now. So if I leave it up to you, and then we'll see what kind of shenanigans I have hidden.
Arthur's following your lead on this.
Right. So as we continue to hopefully, nonchalantly and discreetly follow these people, I will ask Arthur, did you recognize the lady that was watching us?
I did not know. I simply caught a corner of her before she fled and went to that alley over here.
Damn. I mumble damn to myself, and we just continue to follow, and I try to keep my eye on a swivel, recognizing any other Crown's Guard, any other people in the area, and while I'm walking, I just make light conversation. Arthur, you know the wrist blade I got in Hamish, right?
No, I do. So
All
quite
right.
proud of it.
Quite proud of it, yes. But it'll stand up to light inspection. But if anybody asks about the rigid thing on a weapons check, just say it's a wrist brace war injury. Something. You're the people person out of us.
If I recall correctly, last time you attempted to be a people person, they end up with 3 broken bones.
Hey. If anything, I learned from my mistakes. I will not try that again.
If I have to keep bailing you out of the hospital, you won't be trying again.
Let's not forget all the times I've bailed you out, brother. Eyeing down the random rodent on the roof out the corner of my eye.
Look, I've had to save only a couple of people from carriages that lost their horses. May or may not have involved me shoulder checking the carriage, but it worked, didn't it?
The shit you pull off, Ozzy.
Excellent. Kenna, you've been tracking these individuals for a while, and as they approach the group, let me just double check your perception skills here. 1 second.
17 is my passive.
Great. You're going to be adding +5 to that. Please roll me a perception check.
Okay. Uh, 17 is my passive as my roll.
Hey! There we go. Perfect. So about that. So you can see these gentlemen. You'll be able to see the two. You're able to see your quarry. You also see the individual that they are looking. So you see this situation here. What you don't see happening right away, but the 2 people in front of you can, is just as the crowd reaches the middle point here from where where you guys are, somebody up ahead of you says, "What? What is that?" And as they do say that, you see a woman appear in front of you. She kind of looks like that. For anyone watching the stream, she looks like that.
Ooh.
Okay. I think I had her at 5 feet. Yeah. And you can kind of see that where she's at. Where did you come from? Where did you go? I don't know. You see her hands reach out. Both of you can see this because you're right in front of her face, despite the fact that there's a whole bunch of people in front of you. Most of them are at least half your height anyway. Reaching out with a clawed hand going, the moment she does that, the woman that you've been following right here, this one right here, if you can see it, this one right here, she pauses, flinches, as out of nowhere, a monster seems to erupt from the earth. Arcane energy splashes out. You know, you're gonna die to jazz music. I feel like this is a good time.
That's like sweet jazz. Monsters from the earth.
The people are going to run and break forward, and you can kind of hear, "You're in my way!" from this individual right here. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I'll do this. So this individual right here, it has conducted magic and created this up top here. The people in front of you know they're about to, they're gonna run. Like they're gonna like look at that and go, "Ah, no, not today." However,
I know off the bat I'm gonna try to slide in between whatever the hell that is in Alice.
Like 100%.
Absolutely.
And it is going to be a slide. It's going to be sliding on the concrete on the moat. Yep. It's high acrobatics character. I got to make everything a slide or a flip.
That's great. Before you do that, though, just one thing before you decide to do other things, you as things erupt from the ground, you see another individual coming up behind her, wielding a large mace. And you can kind of see that she is not too happy, not too pleased with how things are going. She's rather large for a human or like half orcish individual, as she's charging, running down. Give me back my book! It wasn't yours to begin with, you hag! Oh! And then immediately magic erupts. Please do your slide. I will allow that. Be very fast. Because I have to set up this table, so if you guys can go ahead and do that while things are happening, it's to jazz music. I will do this.
Somebody in the Twitch chat said this music sounds like the players are going to. And I re-hire message.
What?
Not trust.
What? What?
Yeah, a little bit.
Which one? This music makes it sound like the PCs. Oh my god. The PCs are going to
survive. Do not trust.
Well, let's just say that me and Jazz, we go along together like llama, get out. Anyway.
Like PCs and death.
No comment. No comment. Players on the left-hand side, you will see on this left-hand side. I know it's lagging something awful. So sorry about that. It's just there's just so much stuff. I think I made the maps too big.
Oh, too many tokens.
No comment. They're on the map level, okay? On the left-hand side, you will see that there is an initiative tracker. I have already pre-rolled the initiative for some of these individuals. So you'll be able to do things.
What year is the motorcycle?
What?
What year is the motorcycle?
Whoops, sorry. While that is happening, if Arthur, you've already rolled initiative. Thank you. Cool. I'm gonna move you actually because there's surprises here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Before we continue, though, I just want to point out there's other things on the table. The individuals that you see in the middle, right? Right in the middle, right in the middle, the humans, the beings, everything. Some of them do span out, so we'll just get one of you to roll for me, please. I'm gonna pick on who hasn't spoken too much. Winter, can I pick on you to roll me a d12? Just a d12.
D12. All right.
12.
All right.
D12.
Mm-hmm.
1.
Excellent. So there is one survivor out of this whole group of individuals.
Oh.
Oh.
So that
So
little
the,
went
Arthur,
down.
So-
sorry.
You made me roll back.
They are running for their lives.
and just the arcane energy killed them all.
Arcane energy, because between these two hags, they are going to be running straight up here and here. And as they do so, facing off, having surrounded these four individuals, you see people going flap, 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 with like really bad noises, like the terrible kinds. And you see that out of the mess of arcanic energies, that these two individuals have created monsters from the splatter.
So they are just duking it out right now.
Yep, exactly. So we're gonna do this. Dylan Hendricks, you have slidden in between these two individuals. I need you to make your dexterity to see if you can do that, and whatever you're planning on doing as a reaction, that will be part of the surprise round. So all of these actions with all of these monsters and things, that happen like as a surprise. So surprise.
Good lord.
This is why I'm like, this requires 3 to 4 players, and why we have certain individuals here.
Yeah, that me.
Yeah. 'Cause,
As a reminder to you, Ray,
yes.
as long as you're within 10 feet of Arthur, he also gives you a +3 to all saving saves.
Excellent.
All
So we'll just
yes,
do
and saves.
+3 saves.
Alrighty, so I get wow, I rolled bad there. I got an 11
Sweet.
on my dex check. Is that an acrobatics check or a dex check?
Dex saving throw or Dex, something Dex. Just give me
Dex
Dexy.
I just clicked on the dex modifier and it rolled me an 11.
An 11. You get in because you are quite fast. You're quite nimble. You get in right in the middle, but you do like a baseball slide.
Mhm.
So you're there. So you're right there, but you're kind of not quite prone. But it's like it's enough to be like, that could have gone better.
Not quite prone, but not quite on balance.
Exactly. The individual that you're trying to save will make their own dexterity saving throw. Ho ho! As they jump out of the way, you're good. Whatever it was you're trying to do, it was enough for them to kind of react very quickly, and now you are in melee with this lovely individual beside you.
I
I am
So I
going
know
to
the
put
mission.
the other players on the undead
Mhm.
on the screen. Now the other guards, obviously there will be screams and shouts.
Mhm.
This is a very inappropriate song for this situation, but I don't want to mess up a couple of things while I'm setting stuff up, so we're gonna keep it.
It's fine. The vibes are here for the.
Exactly. So you will see that I have put notes on all of your characters using Owlbear Rodeo there. We know that you're, as long as you're within 10 feet of Ozzy, you have the +3 next to Oz, okay?
Mhm.
And then if I can get Kana and Ral to go ahead and roll their initiatives. If you haven't done so, please do so now.
I rolled 18.
18.
Good lord, what is it with me and sevens right now? I rolled a 7, got an 11, and yeah.
Excellent. So just so you know, both of you rolled an 11. Ral will have to go first because I believe Ral has actually the higher dexterity.
Yep.
Absolutely. I
Much
do.
higher dexterity.
Well, I'm gonna switch your places here.
Did I roll lower than the other creature or?
You rolled higher.
Oh, neat. Wait, does that mean I get to go first?
Yes. We were just
Oh, yeah.
we were just
We were
talking
just
about
talking
this.
about it.
We were just talking about this. Now, you will also notice, because I need to make sure that you, as the players, know exactly what's happening in this situation before I go, okay, let's fight.
Makes sense.
Because let's just say that I just want to make sure I have things set out. Okay, let me just edit some things here. Really quickly, because I just realized that I actually just need one of each of these, and then I can just do that. Cool. It's still a very deadly encounter they're set up. I'm sorry, guys.
You're fine.
If somebody in chat is like, no, she's not, so I am actually. Just saying, there I am. Let's put you both all into initiative. So Arthur is an 11, Kenna is an 18. That'll change a couple of things. All of the encounters I'm just doing on D&D Beyond, just because I know that I don't have the usual capacity, and I found between Roll20 and Owlbear Rodeo has a very nice interface when streaming. I may have planned this beforehand. Cool. So your one person is like running as far away as possible towards these cafe individuals, right? they're just like, help me! Oh my god, there's just and then the city watch, who at this point were kind of like not paying attention, sees the situation that's happening on here, looks at you two, looks at everybody else, and is like screaming out. So you will have city guards also joining your team. I want to make sure you guys are visible on the stream so that when we get into the fight mode, not only you but also everyone else on stream can see things. Cool. And then I can do the DM things on the side. Okay, cool. All right. So the City Watch are basically the individuals that don't look like the Crown's Guard, and they are the anime-looking ones. They will also go ahead, and they will also be on the tracker. I don't know how crazy this fight is gonna be, but let's fight.
Yeah.
Cool. So starting right from the top, we have Kenna.
Hey, you all fuck motherfuckers, sorry. I'll use immediately my spotted thing as a racial thing, because that's neat, and I need to bury there. So upon entering combat on my first initiative, since I'm going first, my speed is double, and I can dash as a bonus action. So Kana's going to see everything going on, and she's going to have this smirk on her face and say like, finally. As she's going to literally jump off, as you can hear when she lands, you can hear the fucking Warhammer hit the ground, probably breaking a lot of the things. And she's going to immediately run, which I actually calculated. She gets like over here with 60 feet, but she's going to use bonus action to dash to just get like more here in the middle between these two. As she just kind of like slides off with the fucking Warhammer in hand. And all of these are undead, right?
Absolutely.
Can I use my, as an actual channel divinity, turn undead?
Ooh.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh,
Why not?
interesting.
Starting
Yeah.
off with a banger.
Let's go.
Damn.
Let's do this.
Yes, so I use one of my channel divinities.
They need to make wisdom saving throws, I believe, right?
Turn undead. As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer using the undead. Each undead that can hear you or see you within 30 feet, so everybody who around me who's undead, needs to make a wisdom saving throw, of DC 15. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
Cool. So for the first time ever, I will try to roll this. First time ever. How do I want to do this? I will see if that. I think it's going to roll to myself. That's why.
You good?
I am trying not to make it roll to myself so that you know. But if not, well, it'll just be a surprise. So I believe there is 1, 2, 3. There's three. There's three individuals right now that are definitely undead. The magic created that undead. I don't have a spell for that, so if anyone's watching on Twitch, like, what's the spell on this? It's not Dance Macabre. I mean, they had to die first before they could turn. So, this guy right here. This guy right here. Okay, this one failed.
Okay. Just have whoever fails and who the creatures who have failed its saving throw, its turn for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turn creature must spend its turns to trying to move as far as possible from me as it can.
Sure.
And it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. So it cannot move close to me. It also cannot take any reactions. And for its action, it can only use a dash to try to get the fuck out away from me.
Very good. Quick question for you. What was the DC on that one?
15.
Cool. So all three of these undead. Can you guys see when I hover on these? Like, does it say
Yeah.
GM?
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
says GM.
So just as long as you see that, then you know which one I'm pointing at. So this one, all three of them fail.
Noise.
So
They need to use their action when it's to their turn to use action as if possible to use dash and get away from me.
I have a feeling they're gonna die before they do that. So that'll be fun. Yes, they might.
Yeah.
They might.
And
They might.
how the action of how she actually like represents this like turn on the holy symbol is that she literally just glows. It's like this kind of like beautiful aura surrounding her as she just comes by, like literally just lighting off as she says like, "It's okay, I'm here."
Just so you know, you are glowing.
Yeah, that's all.
I have some production value, apparently. Just some, not a lot. I do have some. Some.
That would be then bonus action, and movement.
Excellent. So they need to run?
Yes.
Yes.
They need to use their action to dash if possible. If not, they just need to get away from me of 30 feet. They just need to get away.
Cool. Run in this instance is 10. So they're time to go. I'm going with it. I'm just running with the flow. Cool. Anything else on your turn? You've used your movement,
No, that will be it.
bonus action and action. Cool.
Yeah, that will
Next up, we have. Oh, we have that buddy. Cool. Cool. Well, it's got a couple of people. It's gonna start gnawing on Dylan's quote Dylan's leg there for a moment. Okay. So
Tasty.
it's gonna be a tasty leg. It is going to first of all try to bite you.
All right, let's do this, Jizz.
Yeah, it's gonna try to bite you, and if it does bite you, stuff will happen. So first of all, let's see if I hit.
Joy.
Right. Cool. You watch as a claw goes out. Okay. You watch as a claw goes out, bites into your shoe, like the leather of your shoe, and hits. And it kind of looks down puzzled because it's very certain that wherever it bit with its mouth, paw, whatever it is it's using to get on you, hits metal. And it just kind of looks, and for a moment, both of you are looking at your foot, as it's just like, I know that I should be able to just bite straight through here, but.
So he missed his attack.
Yep, I don't think a 10 is gonna hit you, is it?
No, it is.
Great.
It is
Off
not.
staring at your foot, just like, "Hi, bud. How you doing?"
Yeah. It's
So I'll go ahead and reaction use a superiority die for a repulse.
Where are you wanting to kick it?
You can use reactions and make a melee attack again. Alright. And let's see. Okay.
If it helps, it's this dude right here.
Yep.
Cool. So you're using repost
Yep.
as your reaction. Run by me what repost does.
Oh, good. Booty.
I'm letting you know your character by asking you these questions about your character sheet. Not because I can't look it up myself, but because.
No, you're fine. I was just I was distracted.
Sweet.
Repost is when a creature misses you with an attack, you can use a reaction and expend one superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against it. Use the superiority dice to add to the damage on a hit.
Fantastic. Please go ahead and make your attack roll.
Right.
Right. Nice. Good shot. That is a 24 to hit.
Heck yes. So now the damage roll 11 plus the superiority die, which is 8d8. Okay. Nope, that's not what I was supposed to do.
I believe you had an 11.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I had 11 plus. Well, I need to. There we go.
So it's 11 and plus 1d8, right?
Yep. 11 plus 6, so 17.
Sweet. Where are you cleaving it?
I am going to take a nice wipe and try to hit it up to past up the map towards Ozzy and the watch.
Okay, I am gonna make. Okay, all right. Okay, I see. Okay, cool. I am rolling with real dice because I usually win with real dice, but not this time. Yeah. So, can you like point where you want it?
You can right.
Just
right click.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah. So the
Yeah,
the little teardrop, or hit
Yep.
Q.
Hit Q.
Yeah. Oh, I see where you're pointing. I see where you are. Oh, that's where Rouse is. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, so Q stamps it. Cool.
Cool. Yeah. Flung, smack. You see a good portion of its hand just limply there. You were able to kind of break that one shoulder off.
Heck.
And you watch as a part of the leather sole of your boot goes with it. Just like the bottom part that makes it taller.
I grimace a little pissed off at that. Some good boots. I like my boots.
As that happens, that is a good strong hit. I believe that is your action. And
that's my reaction.
Sorry, that was your reaction. Let me just delete some dice health here. So you did 17. Cool. What I'm gonna do is 55 minus 6. 55 minus 6 is 40.
Oh wait.
46?
It went out of Ozzy's range. Does he get an opportunity?
Absolutely. If he can.
That's why I did it. That's why I did it that way.
You move half a step forward. I saw you move, by the way. I saw you move closer. I will discount that movement on your turn.
Did I move close?
Moved him to the
no,
left
Ozzy moved.
Oh.
I tried to move my entire screen to the right, and I grabbed him instead.
Oh.
Well, yeah. So I will absolutely do a opportunity attack on that. So I just roll my longsword, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be a 15 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
15.
And then...
15 will hit. So this thing not only got a bit of the boot, but it also gets stabbed on the way out. Go for it.
Yeah. I'm also going to put in a divine smite into that. Level 1 divine smite. Which would normally do 2d8 damage, I believe. But because it is a undead, it will get an extra 1d8 damage.
Okay.
All radiant. So
let's see what you do.
1d10 plus 4 for its normal hits.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 9 damage plus 3d8, I believe.
Yeah.
D8. 1, 2,
You're really spending. Okay. Fantastic.
There you go, 18. So 27 damage. And that was a level 1 spell slot.
That is very nice. So for those of you at home, I will go over to the side of the screen that you don't see in a second here. But as you can see, initially I had 66 health points on this poor bugger. It went down to 49. 49 minus 9 is 40. Minus 18, it is well and almost dead. The other arm is also broken. all it is feet and mouth.
It flew past Arthur. He just pulled out his long sword and just went swing, and just magical burst of light energy just slammed into it like a train as it just flips
Yep.
past.
Absolutely.
This is how we work together.
It's excellent teamwork. Great. That leads us to, if I recall, that leads us to the city watch. So the poor hapless guard sees the creature that you flung out into the wide world. For those of you at home who want to see what they look like that. You see this one guy go. And then running, like not even talking anymore, like yelling, shouting. He's going to be part of the City Watch, going all the way over to his friends, calling for help, trying to get some people out. I mean, these guys who are the Crown's Guard, they're going to also call for help, come running and rushing by. Things will happen when everybody, those individuals, come to the scene. Right now, they are far away because I wanted that way. The one creature that you see in front of you, after the city watch, this woman right here, she will let out a furious roar. I need everybody to please make. I need everybody to please make a. No. It's fine. Could probably do that. No, she would not do that. Yeah. We're gonna do some homebrewing on the fly here. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, please, with disadvantage.
Oh.
With disadvantage?
Oh.
Yeah, because you don't see it coming.
Well, you guys get it's a saving throw, right?
Yeah, it's a saving throw. So
Oh,
so long as
saving
they're
throw.
within 10 feet of you, your aura will they can add the +3.
Nice.
Yeah,
We
so I got.
roll.
Sorry?
No, we roll with disadvantage, right?
Yeah, with disadvantage. But even on your disadvantage, you would get a +3, unless the aura cancels it out. So what's the effects of your aura?
The aura just if they're within 10 feet of me, it gives them a +3 to every one of their saving throws.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got two really good rolls. I got a 25 and a 20.
Sorry.
You
could add 25 and a 20 what?
25 and a 21.
Okay.
I got a 17 and a 16.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Okay.
And 13, but if we're going with the lower, it's a 12.
Unfortunately, you watch as erupting from her hands a huge square of fire, which I will lower down so you see exactly how much is affected.
That's a really bad idea.
She centered it right here.
Okay, that's a better idea.
Right in the center. So you did get caught in the middle there a little bit. Kana, you haven't introduced yourselves to these individuals, so for right now they only see this little furry thing in the middle. So sorry about that. This is how much damage it's going to take. Okay.
Alright.
So if you were caught in that little fire blast, you will take. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna do this digitally because I don't have time. Okay. Okay, I think rolling would have been way better.
By the way,
Rolling would have been way better. It would have been 7 damage, fire damage, from that blast.
on
Fire
the stream
damage?
itself,
Fire
we can't see the
damage.
fire aura. By the way,
Sorry.
on the stream itself, we can't see the fire aura. By the way,
This one?
There you go.
Much better. Much better. This is the situation, stream. This is the situation. My face is in the way. Hold on. Let me move my face. There. Now you can see. Now you can see everything. Cool. Now let's put my face back on. Great. And then I'll just do this and zoom out a little bit. Should be better. Yeah. Cool.
There you go.
Thank you for letting me know. Excellent. So 7 fire damage in that little square. So similar to the effects of fairy fire.
All right.
You watch as the undead that you were trying to turn away, they get caught in the blaze, but oddly enough, you watch as their mouths open up, and you can see that something is happening. They will take that damage. So there's 3 undead. There's 3 undead there. Should be that much. Whoops, wrong one. There. Players, if you're keeping track of the initiative tracker, the points of how much these dead things are going, they are going down as well. So if you needed to know what the damage is, just zoom in and out for you guys. Stream doesn't need to know. Stream doesn't need to know exactly how much damage you're going for. They can just count. It's fine. It's fine. Having said that, the fire dissipates.
Fish.
Exactly.
The thing though is that they are turned or until it takes any damage. So you're saying that all of them just
Took damage?
took damage and are not turned?
No.
Turn undead.
Hold on. I'm going based on turn. One second. I'm so sorry. Sorry. 1 second.
You good.
Let me see where you guys are in the order. Because Ral and Arthur did the Maw Demon. That was their reaction. Plus opportunity attack. That's what they did on that thing. So Maw Demon is
Say
that.
watch moved.
Yeah. City Watch is doing the thing right over there. Now we are looking at... Hold on.
Yeah, running away from combat like a little. I'm past you, bro.
So City Watch are running away from combat as they should. This is this lady's turn. She did cause the fire. They have been hit. So you did the turn on dead before the round starts. So what I'll do is I'll move them a little bit away from you, but they don't get very far. Just so that I will honor the turn on dead, but they do get caught in the fire. Now they are no longer turned undead.
Okay.
So they did run. So if you wanted to hit, you could hit this one. We will retcon so you can hit this guy.
Sure, I'll do that.
The creepy old this guy.
Yeah.
Creepy old weirdo.
Blood Warhammer coming in. God damn those rolls. 9.
9 is still enough to hit that one.
Great,
Wow.
really?
What?
Jesus.
Wait, what?
Their AC is 8. What do you want me to do with that?
Oh.
Oh. Okay, so 1d8 on that one.
I
This
don't
poor
think
buddy.
even Arthur could miss that.
So 1d8, go for it.
That will be 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Excellent. I will
Bludgeoning damage.
bludgeoning damage. Shazam. So we'll
That
add
was
an extra.
anticlimactic for the Warhammer.
Yep.
We'll add an extra 5 to that, so that's an 18. Cool. I feel like that's right. Yes. Right.
That's nice.
Math. The creature that kind of is hovering over there above you guys has not taken any damage because it actually flew up in the air. So right now, once we get to their turn, I'll tell you. But so that you guys know, this individual right here, this guy, is actually up in the air,
Okay.
hovering. Okay, that is their turn and their goal. The fire dissipates because it's like fairy fire in terms of range, but that's not the effect of it. So, It's a homebrew thing that I have no idea what to call as a spell. So, sorry, PA. we'll I'm gonna watch this and be like, why did I do that? I'll give mechanics.
Like,
Just
why?
magic.
Curse on me.
It's all good.
Just magic. Don't worry about it.
It's magic. So that was her turn. She's not gonna move. Instead, she's gonna look at this woman here and give her the evil eye. Because I don't think she has any more things that she can do. She's already used her action to cast a spell. And now she can make another multi-attack, but I'm going to use spell casting as her action. And I'll just roll that over into one thing that she did. Yeah, because anything else she needs to get into melee for. So she's gonna stand there looking very menacing. Okay.
Just standing there menacingly.
Yeah, glaring at her. She doesn't care about you guys. She doesn't care that you're there. Who cares about you? She's eyeing this woman.
All right.
Right. So she's eyeing this lady right there.
Nice.
Cool. How? I believe it is the flying person's turn, and then we'll get to your actual real first round. This individual is going to do something. They are going to do something pretty interesting to the sound of jazz music and tunes, and that thing that they're going to do is... Cool. We are going to do it this way. I need everybody to make a charisma saving throw so long as you are within 20 feet of this creature.
Okay.
So we are going.
It's 23.
20 feet. No, sorry, wrong one. It's this one right here. This one in the middle. That shouldn't move. I will lock you in place. Yeah. So 20 feet.
Yep.
So long as you're within 20 feet.
Charisma.
It is also, by the way, for those of you around,
I gotta do saving.
it is 10 feet up in the air.
Okay.
Oof.
That's a.
I accidentally clicked it twice.
7 that he got.
I accidentally clicked it twice. The first one was a 10 plus your 3 is gonna make it
13.
13.
Yep. We'll go with the first one, and then okay. So all of you pretty much saved it. The DC to beat was 13. So you watch as the individual beside you, though, the one individual, halfling in nature, curly hair, scar on her cheek. She will not make it. And you watch as she goes, I am feeling that I need to get closer and closer and closer. That is who I need to be. And you watch as her hands. She has 2 short swords on either side. I feel compelled to draw my short sword blades, and she faces this individual right here. That is her turn. That is that creature's turn. Having said that, it is also going to move.
Good thing our guys are really high charisma.
Yeah, well, depending on his listening skills, it's about to be a good thing he has really high strength.
You watch as this individual hovers right here, 10 feet up, and hovers right within range of you 3. It's perfect. You would think that they're just fodder. Having said that, we'll move on. Okay, who's next up? Ral and Arthur. Cool. Ral's
Alright,
first.
which one of us?
Ral is
Cool.
first. So Dylan is first. Ozzy second. maybe
Alrighty.
maybe you've forgotten your names because you've got your code names there.
So I. Damn, I hate where she moved. That is ungodly inconvenient.
I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? I'll let you think for another couple minutes while I change this music, because we need a bit of a change now. It's go time. Let's see. Let's do this. Yeah. Go on.
I move here. I tell Arthur, grab Alice! And then I will cast Gust of Wind, a spell from my Storm Mark, Gift of Karanos, as the glove on my hand glows and warms just slightly at the reaction. Gust of Wind is activated. It's one of my once per day spells.
Yep. That little triangle there that you see, that is for you to control.
Okay, cool. So it is. Can I make it bigger?
Yeah, you should be able to. Just click on it, and then you'll see little 2 arrows on the side, and you just pull. If not, just let me know.
It's a 10-foot. It's a 10-foot wide, 60-foot long. 60-foot long.
So 60 feet is right around here.
So yeah, coming from me, 10 feet wide, 60 feet straight. Everybody inside of it must make a 11 strength saving throw or be pushed back 10 feet.
Okay. Then
or be pushed 15 feet.
Then maybe what I'll do is not use the cone. Instead,
it's a line. It's a line. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll use a lightning line here. That might be a little bit better. There you go. You'll have access to this one for contacts like that.
Yeah, let's see, make sure we are all good. Yep, there we go.
Sweet.
6 foot, and then it's 10 feet wide, so it's a little bit fatter, so it will encompass everybody on that battlefield. Including Alice, excluding the rodent.
Wow. Winter, are you gonna take that?
You dare to call me rodent?
I didn't say it on character.
If you did, though.
Okay, so you're using Gust of Wind. I believe I need to make dexterity saving throws, correct?
Strength saving throws of 11.
I see. Cool. Okay, who do I have on the line there?
And I'm sorry, a guy floating in the air should have advantage. Just saying.
Cool. I don't know how I'm gonna mark it, but I'll just do this for you so you know, and that way it's done. So that one's saved. That one's probably gonna fail. Hold on. Yeah. Poor buddy. Tim, it's been a bad day.
15 feet away.
15 feet away. It's been a bad, it's just been a bit. You failed. Tim failed. Sorry, Tim. Whoever is named Tim, I'm sorry. Sorry, buddy.
Tim.
That Tim failed. Sorry, Tim. So it's been a bad week. And let's see if... Oh, so she saved. Cool.
Who's saying? Oh,
yeah.
big Bertha over there.
Yes, yes, I love it. Yes.
Big Bertha.
Big Bertha, baby, saved.
Meanwhile, poor Tin Baby is gonna get flung. So 15 feet. Hey, I believe they will smack right into Big Bertha Baby.
Yes,
Whap. Um,
bludgeoning,
could you
bludgeoning.
could you please roll me 1d8 for bludgeoning?
Oh, I went on D8.
Mm-hmm.
If I can find my D8, there it is.
1d8.
2.
2. Cool. She will shrug that off and fling Tim aside for another 5 feet away from her, calling it useless. And your enemy there, Tim, poor buddy Tim. Tim is completely just beside himself at having failed yet again. He only had one job, only one job. You could say that in a past life he thought, today was supposed to be a day for a festival. I was supposed to have a really good time today. Then this happened. Cool. So that is that. Anything else on your turn for you?
That will be. Yep, I think that is everything I've got
Sweet.
to do. As I'm still communicating, grab Alice, get behind me. I want to escape through the bar behind us or whatever establishment is behind us.
Absolutely.
I'm assuming they got a back door, and I will run straight through it.
Absolutely. That'll be on your turn, on your next turn. Cool. I will.
Yeah, right now I was telling Arthur to save Alice, and when inside the that last 1 minute.
Oh, the thing. Shit.
Yeah, that's
There.
6 feet. Each
There.
creature starts.
That's
Yep, concentration up to 1 minute, and anybody moving right now has to. It's double movement.
Cool. So what I'm gonna do, because you're a big brain, we'll give you a big brain. That is you concentrate. Cool.
So yeah, when you grab Alice, make sure you come in the line up and down.
Sounds
down.
good. All right. You can tell how much time is passing based on how dark my screen is. Let me put some light later. While I am doing that, I believe it is now Arthur's turn, but that is a good turn. Arthur, go ahead. It is your go.
Arthur's going to hear that so big Bertha baby over here. I can only see her proper icon on the stream. For me, it just looks like a question mark.
Oh. Okay.
But I'm gonna assume that that's the one that looks the biggest and scariest, right?
Correct.
Okay, good. And they're just standing in the wind, just like, sup, buddy.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. So in that case, it's double movement to get to her, or
it's double movement to move towards me in the wind.
Ah, okay. So in that case, I'll have Arthur move down here. She does not. Does she seem willing for me to pick her up?
You see her kind of blink her eyes a little bit. I've readjusted myself, so I'll put myself on cam if that's how you've been watching on stream. She kind of looks like she's holding on to her short sword very tightly as if she's about to attack, but she looks like she's fighting something. Like every bit of her is trying to fight off whatever this whole situation is.
We'll look at the red panda as I like walk up here, I'm basically just gonna put my shield arm around the waist of this halfling and just hoist her onto my shoulder.
She will. You feel like a magical tug, a little bit,
Mhm.
as if the magic doesn't want you to go, and you hear a loud roar from Big Bertha Baby going, "No!"
Will I need to roll strength to pick her up, or is she just not
Yes.
fighting?
She's not going to fight you.
Okay. Cool.
It's the magic that is resisting you. The halfling
Okay.
woman herself will look towards you. Kind of, for a split moment, you can kind of see that she's thankful, but then at the same time, very confused.
Arthur, as he picks up, is just gonna go, rest now. It's okay. And he's gonna look at the panda and be like, follow him. As I like look at the Big Bertha and the hag over here, I'm just gonna be like, fighting is not good for you.
Me?
And as like I'm running with her, can I pick up two of them at the same
Yes,
time?
you can. You'll be able to do so. You just need
Oh, I
to
need to
click the
click
select
select.
button. So
I
if you want,
desperately not
Ooh.
to catch. There, no.
like that.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Where do you wanna
just
move?
Yeah, just on move basically up here.
Mhm.
Let's see, how far is this? So here to here, about 10 feet, and then from here to here, I'd probably move up. So that's about 15 feet, right here. So that's 10, 15, that's 25. I can move, I believe, a total of 30 at my current level.
Yep.
So I'll move just another bit right here while carrying her with me. I'm assuming that the panda with the warhammer doesn't want him to pick her up, so he's not even gonna bother. He told her to go. So
Good
that's
choice.
what- it's just like he's just gonna run fucking right past her, just like go.
Good choice. Good choice on that one.
It's fucking 3 times your size, telling you to get your ass moving. And he's just gonna stand right here, and he's essentially gonna turn with the halfling, and essentially act like a almost like a shield, for Dylan, facing the entire crowd, just in case something once decides to walk up and beat the crap out.
Absolutely, as you should. Cool.
Mhm.
So
And that'll be his turn.
that is a good turn, good round. Okay, so here's the deal. as you, as we actually have lightsabers in this one, the individual right here will look at all of this, and will grin, a big evil grin, and go, "Huh, well, you shouldn't have come after me. You should have gone after them." And you watch as the arm kind of flings back, nearly hitting you, Arthur, but not quite,
Mhm.
because her reach isn't that long. And
Mhm.
you look over and you see that up north of where you guys are, there is a crowd of individuals up here, right?
Mhm.
Running past the guard. You see one of them go that way. There's trouble down that way. As another group of individuals kind of break away from this
Mhm.
crowd. And as they break away, they don't have any features or anything. You can kind of see them from afar, those of you with higher perception, just running straight out, helter skelter, as if like the very beasts of Mordor are going after them. You have no clue um, what just happened, but to kind of give you like the cool like Project Aurora thing that's happening a little bit, I'm just going to give you guys a bit of a clue for those of you at home, and also for you guys, the players. This particular group are going to be part of In Ruins Lie Gold. So whoever is in that group, you are running. You are running away from the scene of a crime. And as you kind of, it's like half a second, they're running. You see the lady just fling this way. Big Bertha is gonna look over because what?
Mhm.
And then just as she does that, this lady is going to cast teleport. She is going to teleport
Oh.
herself away from this situation.
Smart plan.
She does not want to be here. Woof. She is gone.
Yeah, we do not see where she teleported.
You can certainly try.
I like to try. I mean, in my turn if I can, but I like to try.
Yep. Well, okay, what I'm gonna do is, big brain over here as well.
Can I help? Can I help her? Because I don't like losing track of people either.
I got 18.
18. I'm just gonna do the smirky face because I don't have time. Just know, just remind me after this instance because I don't.
Okay.
So
Okay.
So this is where we're at. This is just one round. This is all one round, by the way. All one round.
6 full seconds. We act quick.
You did act very quickly. Now it's Tim and Tim. And Tim. 3 Tims. You know
Tim and Tim.
what we call 3 Tims? In Canada, we
Tim
call
to
them...
Tim.
No, not quite. We call it a triple, as these guys are going to go. Where are we going? They're going to shamble. They're going to shamble off towards this side. This guy is going to walk. So right now, for those of you who are running campaigns in Dalguruhm, there are walking undead in the city streets. Just walking undead. One of them is named Tim, and he failed. They're gonna shamble off because, why not? This guy though, he stays a little bit, looks up at Big Bertha, and then starts to scramble off and goes, "No, you don't," because Big Bertha is still on the ground and she's pissed off because her lady friend there is it disappeared, and she's going to use a legendary action to take Big Tim, look at the one with the wind, and she's going to make this with disadvantage, but she's going to fling one of these Tims towards Dylan as far as she can. She's going to use everything. I have not done just for the just because why not? She is going to try to hit. And you watch.
How close does she get?
Well, the funny thing about being hit with an undead is with a gust of wind, and things happening against you. Even with disadvantage, she rolled twice the same number. Both virtual and real. You watch as Tim, you have a floating. You're concentrating, right?
Yep.
She's flung this thing in past her, and you know how you self-sabotage? The bag of bones is in the air and it's just flying. In the wind. Flying. Tim is having the time of their life. So,
Under my breath, I'd say, sheep.
little did you know that you're part of the sheep universe now. Excellent. So that's that round. Who else is on my turn order here? Let me just double check the initiative order here.
Yeah.
Tim is unfortunate, so we go back to Kana.
Okay. So I roll an 18. I do want to know first where that woman went.
Sure. So you would know, and I believe also Ral is also helping, / also trying to find that information for himself, right?
Yep.
You would know that this individual probably teleported somewhere. Roll me a D100, please.
D100. Alrighty. Do.
And then tell me what you get.
That's a 7.
She probably disappeared into someplace very familiar because she seemed to know exactly where she had to go.
Okay.
Now, because she knew exactly where she was going, you would know that this individual, it's just instantly gone. Like, you won't be able to find her because you have no idea where she would be. But the iconic signature that you get is that she went into a place that feels like it feels / it tastes like spores. Someplace
Spores.
grungy, deep underground or within some sort of swamp, because that's that's what the mouthfeel is of this individual. But she was gone. You're not gonna. You had no idea where she went.
Okay. So after figure that out, that the red panda is just going to look like back at you, Ozzy, and he's gonna look like, but the fight. She looks very sad that she will not fight, but she in a way will just grunt and then start following you behind. Like she wanted to fight, man.
Sure.
Let it fit. Okay, so she moves exactly right here.
Wait, can you stop right over here, please? Right over here.
Over here? Okay.
Yeah, because you're moving out of range.
Isn't that thing flying?
That thing is flying, but you don't know what it's got. It's still up at full health and it's still flying around.
I don't care about flying things.
It starts grumpily walking away, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Cool.
Yeah.
So you watch as it dive bombs. So now it's about 2 feet. It's within distance. It dive bombs your way. So for those of you who are watching on stream, I'm going to try to make sure I'm on the right screen. It dive bombs you right into your spot. Claws coming out. It's going to try to attack you.
Okay.
Twice.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes. Come on. Please. Nope.
That was a natural 20. Oh, fun.
Don't like the sounds of any of that.
I'm sorry. I finally hit one.
Yeah.
You know how many 10s I rolled today?
Just enough, thank you very much.
What are you talking about? I barely hit you two. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm so sorry, Winter. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I got you. I got you soon at the end.
You sure about that?
You're
Be amazing. Don't worry. This is gonna be amazing.
Well, I hit it twice, so you will need to take the 5.
Yay.
I'm taking pot shots at you. I'm sorry.
I'm getting like poke every time and like poke off.
You watch as this
So,
goes.
how much damage is she taking exactly?
Just
5.
Just 5? Okay.
Yeah.
From critical? Oh no, you didn't. No, that was
from a critical. So 10.
Okay.
We're
So I
done.
had
Would
5
you be able
more.
to do me a favor and roll me a wisdom saving throw if you would.
Me or
Oh,
Yeah,
her. No, her. Yeah,
Me?
wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
Okay.
So me, the DM, right?
Yeah, you the DM. Yeah. All right. I'm going to use my Channel Divinity, Rebuke the Violent. Immediately after an attacker within 30 feet deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you, you can use your reaction to force that attacker to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failure, which that was, you take radiant damage equal to the damage you just dealt.
But
You
it's
know
a
what?
10.
You know what? Fair play. Fair play. Good job. I know somebody who'd be proud of that.
You're over here like Naruto, just only combat IQ.
You know what? Life happens. This is why I don't like combat. Because do you see my rules? No, this was so much fun. Go for it. That was good. Well done. Please take a point of inspiration. You get 1d4 for that amazing play. Same thing for Dylan as well, 1D for inspiration, and for Kenna for not only use of spell sheets and character sheets, but also for good tactics. So all three of you have at least 1d4.
Nice.
Excellent.
So I got hit by the thing. Technically,
Yes.
it's still my turn. Can I just hit the guy then?
Yes.
Can Okay.
Your DM might be
You-
too nice, a little bit too bloodthirsty and too nice at the same time.
It comes
Well,
down,
it's-
tries to hit you, gets hit by a flare
15?
of light, and you're just like, motherfucker.
yeah.
Exactly, right? This bird. I don't have any
Aurora.
personal issues with birds, but I know a character of mine that does.
I roll a 15 to hit.
15. I just need to double check their stats. 1 second.
Okay. Can I damage you from the moment?
Come on. I need to see the stat. That will hit.
Nice.
Nice.
Damn, I'm not doing damage with my warhammer. 4 bludgeoning damage.
4 plus 3, so 7. 7 total.
Wait, is it not rolling with my +3?
Yeah.
No.
No, she rolled a 1 plus 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
4. Oh, that was me. Sorry, my bad. Unfortunate.
Okay, and with that, I was just going to like smack it away with the warhammer, which surprisingly, even though she's 2 feet tall, it moves the warhammer like very easily. Like you can figure out the warhammer weighs a lot, but she's carrying like nothing. She's going to smack it away as she says, "No, fuck off," and then keeps moving.
Meanwhile, now that you're out of the way, flying an individual out of the way, Tim flying in the breeze, shambling zombies in the distance, you start hearing screams and sounds of the zombies, disappear from the scene, and then just as you think you are safe, the city guard finally, buddy, you were flung, finally show up and appear. But that is after their turn, because that's Kanna's, right? Kanna went. And so now we have the Maw Demon that will waddle over to where they got hit, because they are they're not particularly smart. They will take the full movement to try to get in range. They only have 25 feet. And Arthur, you look down, and this odd creature, 2 broken limbs on either side of its big wide mouth, opens its mouth and tries to grab at the back part of your leg and will try to eat you. Now, as this happens, they hit.
Oh.
Nice.
I rolled real
Damn,
dice.
it'd be a 19.
Real
Jeez.
dice, real dice. This is how I'm going to do it from now on. If I want to hit players, just roll with
Past
the real
a
dice.
19. Sheesh.
Yeah, you know what? 15 plus 4.
Oh yeah, 19. Meets my AC.
I feel very proud. Good job, dice.
So if the number matches AC, it hits.
Yes, it's a hit.
Nice.
You want to go
Yeah.
above? You want to either hit exactly their AC or go above it.
I do have heavy armor master, so whatever damage it does to me will be
Be
reduced by 3.
Or something.
No, just reduced by 3.
Cool. So for 2 points of damage, you got your armor dinged because I rolled
Oh,
a
in that
5.
case, half.
See,
Okay.
and I rolled that with virtual dice. I just want to point out there is things about dice. We're moving forward because we're running low on time. Come on. Cool. Having said that, that creature did come in melee and is right there. Yeah, moving around.
Chomp, 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 chomp. What the hell?
Exactly. So next up on the docket, now that it's done, the city guards will finally appear on the scene, like I said, because they're kind of useless. And they're also a voluntary force. They will come in one by one. If I can select them. Can I select you. Yes, good. Can I move you? No, I cannot move you. Okay, one by one, they will. Hold on. How much distance do I have? I should have enough distance to close in on you guys. No, I do not. They will be dashing anyway. So by there's 30 feet. Okay. 35. They're gonna run. They're running, obviously. The one dude who's doing his job, he's running. The other guy has gone off dashing for the crowd's guard. He's gonna take his time. I mean, it took 6 seconds. So just really quickly, this is what's happening. We are on the 12th second, right? So that is the city watch. The crowd's guard hasn't even shown up. Like, they're still up there. You have time to run away and escape from the situation. Like, Big Bertha is going to be eyeing you both all.
I mean, our mission is Alice and Sentinels. This shenanigans has nothing to do with me.
Understandable.
As the shenanigans disappear, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna just say that we're still in combat, but we're in a point now where you have the upper hand. You only have a couple of people or things on the map. You have the Maw demon right over here. You have the flying evil pixie over there. You have Big Bertha standing in the wind. Her hair is flowing, legitimately flowing. And then Tim, who is hovering. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use your top of the round. So Canna just went first, so then it's Ral and then Arthur. How do you want to resolve the situation? You have a couple of minutes to do this.
I am just a couple minutes to talk how we want to.
Yes, you have a couple of minutes to kind of discuss amongst the three of you to kind of set parameters and how you want to complete this event. I don't want to force you guys into something you don't want to do.
Okay.
My original plan is escaping through the building and out there whatever back door.
There's a back door. Arthur can make one. Arthur is going to join you after he absolutely decimates this little creepy crawly that's on under.
Kinda would have would have loved to stay and fight, but her job is not that, so she's going to follow you all.
Okay. So, if that is the plan, what we're going to do is we're going to resolve all three of these actions very quickly. Ral, you're first. You've got your concentration up on this gust of wind. You'll have to cancel it in order to move on out. That does leave your back open if Big Bertha attacks. She has used one action that you're well aware of that she has. Secondly, if she does attack, this entire area that you're in, this entire space that you're in, these buildings and everything, they're gonna get this.
Don't like that.
Just letting you know what your options are right now. Just to kind of frame it around. You don't know what she has. You don't know what she plans on doing. You don't know what her goals are. So, and just putting it out there, if you are going to just do that, helping you out. Sorry.
So moving will break the concentration.
No, you can drop it. It's concentration. So as long as you make a Constitution saving throw, you should be good.
All right, cool. So I will have to test the concentration.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Good luck.
Wow.
Be well.
What? I said good luck.
Okay, Ral, you're up. You know what to do. This is something you know what to do.
All right, I am going to. I want to see. Alright, I am wanting to get this little thing off of Ozzy so he can off of
Oh,
Arthur
I
so
can
he can
kill it. Don't you worry about that.
make
It
an
ain't
easy
living past next turn. Trust me.
so he can make an easy escape. I'm still gonna make my move on it because screw that little twerp. He ruined my good boot. I'm gonna take a cantrip to use lightning lure. It's a little lash of lightning energy that strikes one creature within 15 feet, and it must succeed on a strength 10 save throw.
Okay. You're gonna need to move to get into a position to do that. And while you're moving, I need you to make your concentration.
All right, and it's a Constitution.
Yep.
And save.
9 plus 3, so 12.
12. That's good enough. What's your DC for your concentration on the gust?
The gust of wind.
Mm-hmm.
It just it doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't
just
say
a
anything.
10.
Just a 10.
Yeah.
So then you beat it. You're fine.
Yeah.
So casting your lightning lure.
Yep, the little dude must succeed on a strength 10 save.
Okay. Do you want me to do this digitally or with my real dice?
However, I trust you.
I will use my real dice. Let's see. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 15.
Huh?
15.
Ah.
Passes.
Maybe I shouldn't use my real dice. It's too strong and powerful.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, yeah. It still saves, but it's a strength 14.
Oh, just
Save.
barely saved. We'll allow that. Roll your damage. Tell me what you do.
Oh, okay, cool. It is a 2d10, and it gets pulled 10 feet towards me.
Oh.
That should bring up opportunity from Arthur.
Okay. Let me just double check the rule for lightning rule very quickly, just to see
I'm assuming
what.
using it second
Because
level?
I'm going for like fun narrative and not like rules only. So you.
Right.
Yeah. So what it's gonna do, it will feel compelled to go towards you, but it won't go very far. So that's what we know. And to show what I mean, like it doesn't move from Ozzy, but it goes 5 feet.
All right, and takes the lightning damage. No. Darn.
Because it succeeded, right? So,
It did succeed.
So that is how
don't
I'm
worry,
gonna roll
buddy.
that. I'll
It's
give you
not
a little
living
bit of
past
a wind of letting it come closer, like 5 feet. But other than that, no. It's a little bit of a win. Okay. Anything else for you, Rao?
Oh, it is so close.
He's gonna die, let me tell you.
It doesn't have much health left.
All right. And with that, I break for the door. I open it, and I stand right outside, kind of standing guard and ushering kind of waiting the last man in, waiting for all the rest of the crew to get past.
Sounds great.
And anyway, I'm gonna need Arthur in front of me in case we have to make a.
That is excellent. Cool. So Arthur, Little Red Panda, the creepy evil things there. Arthur, you know it's your turn now.
So I'm gonna use the tried and true method. I'm gonna use my long sword. I have 2 attacks, but I want to do it one at a time. So I'm gonna use my long sword, try hitting it. That would be a 14 to hit. Does it hit?
14 should hit. I don't believe their AC is that high.
Cool.
Let me
So
just
it'll
pull
do
it
14, and then it's going to do a level 2 Divine Smite.
Ooh.
That's gonna be 48 damage to it.
Good lord, this
Uh,
Arthur is not happy right now.
No,
No.
he's not. Yes, you won't do
Arthur
that.
really liked that boot too.
Oh, that's gone. It's dead. Let me tell you. So its normal hit was a 14 damage, and then 48 on top of that.
Oh my god. This is amazing.
That would be a 23 damage.
23. So here's the
Plus
thing.
14.
Sorry, that's 37 damage total.
Cool. So here's the thing. I believe it was only up at 56. It took damage and is now up to 48. It is now at
Oh, is that
20.
not the 22 health one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the health is always on the left-hand side on the initiative. I've been tracking it that way. I believe it went from where it was of 55 to 48 because of Canna, and now this is probably satisfying for some people. But the thing is, it's still up. Oh no,
Well,
no,
then
no!
my second
Wait,
attack.
wait! Hold on, wrong,
Oh, okay.
wrong individual. 1 second. Hold
I
on.
was about to say, he just did 37 to a 22.
Right. So it's very dead.
Okay.
It's very dead.
That is just one shot. Like Arthur just looks at it, bites through his foot, and it doesn't even do much damage to him, but he just kind of looks at it. It looks, up at him. Then Dylan gestures it towards him, or whoever it does, and turns its head, looks at Dylan, and just turns back. It just sees a giant sword slamming into its side, and a massive burst of radiant light beams out of it. And
Nice.
it explodes.
Flat. The sound of guts spilling is gross. Even the city watchguard stops.
Someone should have told it that not to stub Arthur's toe.
Yeah. Just look at him, flick off the blood, and say, "Your job is to take care of that creature. Do it." And he's all turn around and just start walking towards Dylan.
Oh,
Hashtag not my job.
cool. The halfling woman inside your shoulder will look at you and go, "Oh, she's gone? What? It felt weird, like voices inside my head asking me to fight for them." And she's gonna look straight at Bertha because Bertha is the one controlling her. And both of you can see from there, all three of you actually can see, she has the wickedest grin. And she disappears as well as she casts teleport.
Say to her as she turns and looks at Big Bertha. I'm just gonna say out loud, really loud, and let me tell you, 6'7" man has a loud range. As he's just gonna say, "Don't worry, if she attacks you, she dies."
This wind might follow you, just so you know. That's true.
Oh,
if she
I'm
attacks
betting.
Do you want to drop it too?
Wind blowing in the breeze. Full on fan effect.
Freya wind pushes his voice towards Big Bertha.
Perfect. Okay. Having
You
said
are
that,
safe now.
Having said that, we are out of combat. This buddy here is definitely dead. I will delete him off the thing. They are dead. The only other creatures that you have left is this thing and City Watch, who will say, "Oh, okay, take care of this thing and we'll get in range." Good soldier that they are. While Tim kind of looks and starts going, and shambles off to this direction to where
Arthur has faith in the guard. They got this.
They do. That poor undead individual is going to go towards these people, and you can see that from where you are. Cool. So, wrapping up the combat situation that you find yourselves in, I'm going to put everybody onto the wait screen while I prepare the next thing because you guys are going into that building, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Kind of just passed straight through, but yeah.
Straight through. Yes.
Right on to the other side.
So your tokens are not in there, neither is your quarry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer you guys to this scene, if you
Mhm.
will. Will do. Yeah. There goes my production value. That's okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's fine. Um.
If it helps, the stream did not see that, so
Oh, stream did not see that.
that
Oh,
stream did not see that, so
really? That
your
is.
Yeah,
production value is saved.
I
it
was
seems
kind of
changes maps. Yeah, no,
so
it seems
sorry.
changing maps just kind of weirds out shit. So
Well, the only thing about Owlbear Rodeo is that it doesn't. It's not. It's not like say Roll20 or anything like that where you
Mhm.
can click on something and it'll disappear. You can hide and unhide things right away because it's a very basic VGT, which is really
Mhm.
good with my tech skills. I am not. I am far from. I am far from techie as possible. So um, thank you so much for bearing with me. And I'm sorry, Sammy. I know. I know. I know. I know. I'm gonna get messages. I'm gonna get gifts being like, again with the bears. I'm like, listen, I know, but I'm not the one who made this map. I gotta point it out there. I'm not the one who made this map. Okay, okay. So please, give me some slack. Just a little bit. Let me give you your little halfling lady there, and you find yourselves in basically an armory. You are safe for now.
Nice.
neato.
If
Stream view.
right
I
there,
think
got you. I got you. I got you. I had to pull you over. Just
Yeah, you good.
bear with me. I know this is not the same map as the other ones, but you find yourselves inside an armory.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and gently place her down the ground after she's just been pressed against his chest under his shield arm for a while. And he's just like, "Are you all right?"
Um, it feels weird. I think the magic is going. That was an introduction. Whew. Just bear with me. You must be
And
the
I
yeah.
I butt in. Alice, correct?
Uh, yeah. Just give me 1 second because I'm having a huge headache.
Mm.
Give me 1 second here, okay? Just
Take as much time as you need.
that was a lot. I mean, there was that fly thing that was still out there. Do you think the guard? No, like, well, no, the guards will. You can kind of hear her go through the motions, and then
Mm.
she goes, "Yes, I am Alice. You must be my marks that I was um, wanting to meet without, I was wanting to put you into uh, a nice little alleyway and take you to where we needed to go. But that was unexpected.
Before you say too much, Alice, who are you? And I look towards our new panda friend
Oh,
that
oh yeah.
that I do
Oh,
not know,
Sword
and
and resheath it.
Oh yeah, you just see the red panda like walking around, just seeing in the armory. They will see like an axe, pick it up, and say like, "Yeah, this looks nice." As they have like the warhammer still in hand, as they look around, and then they look at you like, "Oh, yes." She'll get closer, and then she'll get. What? Why the fuck am I so small?
Because you are so small.
2 feet tall.
I don't know what happened, but either way, she will just like come up to you. She will drop down the fucking warhammer as you see the giant tot as it does. And she was going to stand like on top of it, and she's going to say, "My name is Kana Lily. I was sent here to make sure that both of you, are still alive."
you were sent here by the you were sent here by the Vanguard.
Indeed, I was. I was expecting to have a little bit of more fight, but it seems as they look around that you all wanted to prefer to as they look at Alice.
Arthur nods and he gives a small bow and he says, It is good to meet you. My name is Arthur Skyweaver, although you likely already knew that.
Pleasure to meet both of you.
Ryle Stormmarked. Unfortunate that we meet under such circumstance.
It's fine.
I continue like peering out the crack of the door, just watching our backs, observing the room and the outside world.
Ooh, you hear your person Alice there kind of gently lock the door a little bit from the inside out, like with a bit of a bar. And kind of looks at you. Can you help me slide this thing over? Yeah, just help.
Just
Yeah,
kind of
that
walks
good.
over, and he's just kind of like, do.
Excellent. Thanks, gents. Oh, that guy was. That flying thing was really, it really got really dicey there. Well, now that introductions have been made, Candle Lily, Shifty Fellow, Giant, gotcha. Listen, I'm Alice of Steel. I am one of the. I guess you could say. That I'm an agent, looking after my own coffers, if you know what I mean.
You expect payment. Fine. We operate this way many times.
Not like that. I don't get paid by you. I get paid by someone else. This isn't exactly the safest place. I mean, there's still guards out there. I'll take you through towards Old Town and to where we should be staying, which is the Crushed Gem. Probably shouldn't have told you the name, but I wasn't smart to begin with.
I don't like this place anyway.
Yeah, Dalguruhm is Dalguruhm is a city, like all other cities, but I love it here. You can get away with almost anything here. You don't have to fight with the civil wars. You don't have to worry about nobles. I mean, you do have to worry about some nobles. Some nobles are shit, but the ones that I work for, nah, they're good. They're good people.
If you say so. Who were those? Since you're so well versed in Dalguruhm, hell was that out there?
I don't know what that was. I can tell you that much. I have no idea.
That was a
Killed a lot of
strange.
innocent folk, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was a strange indeed. I just wanted to fight the big one. You saw her? And she's like leaning against the giant warhammer.
Arthur's just don't raise his eyebrow while looking at you. Just like, uh-huh.
Yeah. Do the job, get my pay, and get back home. I have little time for.
All right. As you guys settle in here, I'm just gonna quickly check the time that we're at, just to make sure that we're doing good for our time here. You have been playing for the past couple of minutes, so let's see what else we're gonna do here. Cool.
I'm fine on time.
Excellent. So for this situation, Alice will give you the lowdown of where you're going. So you know that you're headed to a place called Old Town. You're going to a tavern there. She's got contacts there that will help you out. Kind of basically help you with your mission. She also doesn't know what happened in the middle of the city streets. She just saw, whatever you guys saw, that's what she saw. Okay.
Okay.
Looking at Kana, she will eye Kana and go, okay, sneaky. And she'll look over at Rouse, also sneaky. Look at Arthur, and she's clocking these. Like her face is very clear to you all about what she's thinking and where she's going. You also notice that these are things that impressions about this character that you know. Momentarily, though, while all of you are getting to know each other, Ral and Arthur, can you please make me a nature check? Because the most interesting person or individual so far in your midst is obviously the little red panda, standing at 2 feet
Is it nature?
tall, you know?
Standing 2 feet tall, full of chainmail armor,
Yep.
with a small shield on their side, a hand axe on their back, by the way, and a warhammer in hand.
Got
My
some-
rolls
Human.
have been not the greatest. I've got a 12.
How did you do, Arthur?
16.
Surprisingly, you guys rolled higher than almost anybody so far in the Auroraverse on figuring out what a little red panda is. When you first meet one, so good job. Second of all, Arthur specifically, because he drinks and he listens to other people in the taverns and bars. Same thing with you, Ralph. But it's not important information until you actually need it, right? It's one of those things, and you're a little bit distracted because like outside this wooden frame door are guards. There's a whole bunch of city guards. There's a whole bunch of Crown's Guard that are probably congregating to kind of take care of an undead situation just outside of the summer gate where you guys all just came in. And
I'm definitely I said I'm definitely uncomfortable having revealed an identifying feature, the power.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And you are right beside this door. Like you're out of combat. It feels relatively safe here. You went into a blacksmith's house, and blacksmith isn't home. Like it's an empty enough building. You can kind of see it's not on this particular map, but you can kind of see there's a set of stairs going up here, and then there's another door, most likely another exit, going on to the other side where all the other events are happening outside, right?
Mhm.
You would know that in terms of little red pandas, they are adventurers. They're explorers from a different place in time. And the last time you would have heard such a creature was that they were very prominent in an area known just outside of Wintergale. Like that is the last kind of place that you would know that they are from.
Winter cow?
Wintergale.
Winter cow.
Mm-hmm. And that should ring a bell to a couple of you. Having said that, taking a moment, this is a good time for you guys as players to let me know if there's anything you want to loot from this place.
I was about to say my character will be
Ah.
my character will be checking out as you guys are talking with the halfling. They will literally just run off and then start like checking everything out from this place.
Because you're in an empty man's house. I mean, you don't know when he's gonna come down. You don't know where he's at.
I'm just checking out stuff. Who knows? Maybe
Yeah,
something
who
interesting
knows?
comes up.
Can you please make a sleight of hand check for me if you're gonna be doing this?
I'm not stealing. I just want to check.
I would like to get that sleight of hand check out of the way, please.
I found
That's a not one.
Oh god. You see Arthur just like staring at you. Just like having that look of I know what you're doing. Don't.
She'll look at you and she'll say, I'm just looking. It's not like I'm gonna just steal. And if I did pick something up, I would have paid it. I'm not that of an asshole.
Good. I'm surprised to see one of you.
Yes, and I've worked my entire life in a brewery.
That's a good joke.
I'm keeping an eye on him as well, so don't worry.
I stand in the middle of the room and kind of scan around and see if anything catches my eye. A more secure chest, a rather sharp blade, anything of interest.
As you're standing there beside Alice, who's looking all cagey like, at this particular door and also doing the same thing, but for different reasons, Arthur. Because you're right in front of her, you can kind of see the facial expressions. You see her eyes are darting which way and that way. Meanwhile, between the two of you, you know that this particular place, just based on the offset, is a very well kept blacksmith shop. There's definitely new materials here for and everywhere. Um, the way this particular blacksmith has it is very well kept, like just really nicely well kept. Um, not like super fancy or anything. They have enough of the tools that they need to do what they need to do, and the quality of work they have is good enough. In terms of items of interest, there is a chest on the top left here that you'd be able to clock. There is also another chest on the bottom right, close enough to the door, and then you also see there's a trap door to a basement.
Oh, I do love basement trapdoors. I want to look at this big chest.
On my head, I just want to know what type of weapons are like around here.
There's short swords, there's daggers, there's a couple of hand axes, almost ready to go. There's also a couple of halberds that are in the process of cooling down closer to here, um, that have just recently cooled, and it looks like they're going to be done. There will be more work on those items over here shortly. You can kind of smell sulfur kind of everywhere because I mean sulfur is required in a couple of things within blacksmithing, but it seems like a very nicely well kept blacksmith shop.
Is it like a dagger?
There are a lot of daggers. Pick your weapon.
I'll like to pick up a dagger, and I'm gonna look the big guy, and I'm just gonna leave some coins in it, and then put the dagger in myself. Like, see, I paid.
Arthur shrugs.
Just gonna leave like 2 gold.
Alice will look at all of this and be like, I know what's going on, and we'll go towards the door and be picking at things. This one should work. As she's doing that, you're looking at this chest. This chest is closed off. It is actually a very nicely ornate looking chest. The kind of chest that you would hold papers in, like special papers for whatever things that you need and find. That is what you would see in this particular chest. It's kind of bolted shut with a very ornate lock. As well as a couple of scrolls of parchment are out as well.
So no, yeah, I don't think any materials would be in here.
Not specific materials. It looks like that's where they probably keep the gold. Or
yeah, I want to pick it. I want to pick it.
Are you proficient with these tools, and or do you have these tools?
Both.
Okay. We're doing it this way. Absolutely. So while you're keeping an eye on your new cohorts there, Arthur, you're kind of standing there going, okay. Make your...
Paid for mine. I didn't steal it. It literally cost 2 gold for a dagger, so...
He's not giving you a judgmental look anymore. He's giving his teammate the judgmental dagger.
One that I'm sure he has given multiple times. No worry.
Please crack the safe. Make your highest sleight of hand dexterity check.
19.
Okay. It's an ornate lock. It's one of those fancy ones that look really pretty on the outside, but once you get the tools right in, you're like, regular lock, just made pretty. Pop. You pop it open. Outside of the papers, you pull it up and you see that there's bags of coins. People have paid for their money and things riffling through. You do find a couple of pouches. The way this blacksmith has it set up is that he's got the gold in one pile and the platinum in another, the silver, the copper, all of those things, all in one nice like situation, like section. And then on top of that, you see different papers and pieces of parchment. As you're
Uh,
picking up the goal to kind of, I don't know, just rifle through because you're being snoopy and things. A couple of things catch your eye. Number one, hidden underneath the papers is a flat portion, and as you look at it, you're like, that's a false bottom. You snap it open.
Snapping it open.
Like you know well enough how to open it and close it back again to make it look like no one's been there. You open the false bottom, and then you find, not necessarily to your horror, but right away, like the mark on your hand kind of courses through momentarily before settling down.
Ooh.
More like a warning, less of a more like a warning, less of a positive vibe. When you look at the false bottom, what you find is a small leather booklet that's been bound together, wrapped up. It is made from some sort of skin. I'm not sure what kind of skin. And blazoned on front of it is like this sigil with a large twisted tree with a hammer to it. And having read Celestial and studied all things divine, you would understand that this language that's on top of this parchment is some sort of infernal, like this roped up piece. Looking at it though, make a history check for me. And then if you are proficient with magic, any sort of arcana, I will allow you to add your proficiency bonus to this roll. Or you can use your inspiration.
I'm already proficient in history.
Cool. So then roll your check. You're going to be using your history plus 5 as your DC.
History plus 5 is 17 plus 5, so 22.
22. No. Your DC to beat is 22.
No.
Wait, what?
Because I use your passive history?
My passive history is...
How much?
What?
Yeah, so he just rolled 17 plus 5, so he just rolled a 22.
Yeah, I just rolled a 22 on my history check.
Hold on. 1 second. Sorry. 1 second. I don't think I explained it properly. Oh, why am I looking there? Why am I not?
But kind of would also give the same judgmental look at the one who's doing the things like, the fuck?
Both of us just being like, ah.
Cool. Plus 5. Yeah. Great. That makes sense. I was like looking at my notes. I'm like, okay. I will make it make sense later.
Mm-hmm.
Having said that, you know well enough that regardless of what language it is, you've heard about them. This is the symbol of V, and I'll give you the name for these individuals too. Just give me a second. I just need to make sure that I have the names properly written down. Because, where are you? There. This is the symbol of the Twilight Thicket Wives. So I will put that into the chat, into TVB session chat, so you have that.
Mm-hmm.
And then for those of you who are watching, disappointed dad, like, you have no idea.
And what do I know about the Twilight Thicket?
They're based on stories. They are the type of individuals you don't want to meet at night. You know well enough that historically, based on whenever you've heard things, that they are a group of women who have very high skills and a great multitude of things and various followers, who work in secret.
Do I know the goal of the organization?
No, you have no idea what they want.
Well, I My conscience is over there, leering over 6'7" over my. So, to soothe my conscience, because I don't give a shit, but I like being looked at as favorable most of the time. I throw the book on the ground in front of Arthur and say, "Yo, Saint, that's a book. That's a book, basically worshiping the shadow, worshiping the realm of negative energy. If if you think this gold is worthy for this cause, then go ahead and stop me."
It's just pick up the book, kind of leaf through it a little bit. I assume he doesn't find anything of particular note in there.
The most you
as
can
in
get
looking around.
from there is like
Mhm.
a ledger. It's like a ledger of things that this individual probably owes them.
Mm.
And don't be surprised. And while he's leafing through it, don't be surprised if it's made of human skin.
He's not close the book and hand it back, and he's like, "Leave the platinum, take the gold. He owes the money. He's likely an innocent person who simply is under debt."
See this? This is why I like you, Arthur.
You grab the platinum, you put the book back in the flat box. You can roll me a
He
d10.
grabs the gold specifically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me a d10. I will give you the number in gold, and then you can translate that into how many of our items you want to, how much of whatever gold, platinum, or whatever you want to steal. How did you do?
3.
3. Cool, that's good enough. You are able to pickpocket up to 150 gold.
Coolio Beanios.
I see that I don't want to go down to the cellar. I'm just going to go out the door right this way. And she walks off.
Cellar is likely quite dangerous from the looks of it.
I am not going to send you to any other screen. Instead, what I'll do is we're going to give it some time. Since you've looted, you've fought, you've done things. Now is the thing. Let me just put up an image here so that we can move forward.
Mhm.
If I can. So I'll just
You
put
got
you
the
onto the waiting
disappoint
screen.
dad look, and you have the disappoint friend look.
So we're back on this screen just for now, because some of it is a role play and some of it will be like you'll be interacting with stuff. So going through the streets of Dalguruhm, you are able to kind of crisscross here, forth, or here, there, everywhere. You're able to pass by a couple of long buildings and such, and as you walk through these streets and you pass through wherever you need to pass through, you find yourself suddenly brought into an older part of town. Time is weird here because you're underground. And Alice is a good enough host to tell you, well, the thing about this particular area and this space is that it's going to be very busy because the festival is happening. I mean, it's a big thing, right? It's like what 100 years of peace or something. I don't know, but it's been a long time, and the Sentinels have a big huge shindig. I don't know
Have
what
what?
a huge shindig, a huge festival.
Oh,
Usually
yeah.
down by Dalguruhm. Like this is where you're supposed to be. I thought everybody knew that. No, you didn't know.
We did.
You did.
believe.
Okay, cool, great, excellent. So I'm gonna put this image on to the screen so you guys have a good sense of space of where you're headed.
I'm still looking around trying to find the people who were tailing us earlier.
They are. you find yourselves running straight through because obviously you can't stay in. You lose them about roughly around here. So I'll tell
The
you where
stream
you're.
can't see the map, by the way.
Yep, gotcha. Right there.
Mhm.
So
Nice.
currently, that should work, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go with this one. You are the wings of the eagle for now. So, just to kind of give you guys space, you came in from this area here,
Mhm.
right over here. Okay.
Ah,
So you
okay.
went
Yep.
from here. You went and had this entire situation right around here, right? Okay. And then from there, you kind of crisscross your way. You pass by the large, imposing building that is the Dalgur Alien's very large and very imposing cart station, which Alice will tell you, yeah, people go there. You get on a cart, you have to pay for a way through, and once you get into the cart, you can go from basically anywhere from here near the summer gate all the way up to the north to the winter gate.
Mm.
That's how the cart stations work, and you pass by through several different little places. Where we're headed, we're going across Gilden River towards Old Town. So once we get there, try not to make too much noise or mess. Okay, like just keep it on the down low. We don't want another one of those incidents. And thanks, by the way, for saving me. I really needed that.
It's
I
not a
really
problem.
appreciate it.
For the biggest jobs, they hire the best. This is why we're here, Alice.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You are fantastic. She does the same voice, tone, and clapping of the hands towards you. Not because she's sarcastic or anything, just more so that's her personality. That's what you get from her.
Mm.
Just that sass. As you go through, making your way through Dalguruhm, through various many street sides, you get to the port on this side here, and she goes, we don't really have to use this port. There's actually a walkway in through the cavern system here. Quick, this way. You're going through very quickly through the streets, and then for the better part of the next couple of hours, you finally make your way making your way to, let me switch screens, let me switch maps, come on, let me do my thing. I'll do that. Oh, chat doesn't even see. So they're over here, chat. They're just over here. Ah, there. Ah, managed. You passed over through various ravines and rocks and bridges and things like that for the better part of 2 hours, and you make your way to Old Town.
Mhm.
So this is Old Town. Welcome to Old
Nice.
Town. Not-
Remember, you have to do it like whatever you do because the stream doesn't show it.
You know what? I'm just gonna let you keep your size the way you want it. How's that?
What?
I am not fighting. I am not fighting with maps and streams. No, I'm kidding. I'll just keep you on your size for right now because once we
Yeah, no.
enlarge both Ral and Buddy Boy there, Arthur,
Mm.
it'll just make sense, right?
Yep. Yeah, we're seeing a different map than stream is.
Yeah, that's true because I haven't moved over there yet. There you
Okay.
go.
Nice.
Cool.
Just make. She's much smaller than that, but I'll just make it that because it's easier to control.
It's the size differential makes sense.
You can change the size yourself too.
Yeah.
No, that's what I did. It's just I didn't make it more smaller, but she's
That's-
supposed to
got
be
it.
smaller.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So this here is Old Town. I brought you to as close as a place as I possibly can. We'll probably be meeting Marabella anytime soon. Come this way. I've taken you to the really old part of town. No one should be around this place. I mean, it looks really nice, eh?
Aye, very pretty town.
Yeah.
Surprising lack of residents.
Well, no one comes around to Old Town anymore. They're all about like the cart stations and the new technology and all that jazz. Like, who cares about the old ways of doing things? Like, not me. You know, like there's things that are happening around that you know. There's a lot of stuff about Dalguruhm that I wish could change. Some of the new stuff that the council down by the Hammerheld and Nightblowing House, well, since the Civil War and all that stuff about like the towers, right? You remember that?
Aye.
World's going crazy. War has a way of either growing or breaking tradition. There's normally no in between.
Yeah, it is what it is. Here, come on in. You're gonna have to do this because there's no way for me to copy and paste everybody. And I also forgot to preset a lot of things. So sorry about that, guys.
Mhm.
Let me just add your tokens to the map.
No
There you
problem.
go. And then for now, just to make it easy for you, Winter, don't worry about the size. Don't worry too much about it.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
It's good.
Here,
Yeah, escuche.
this is my establishment. Welcome to the Crush Gem.
Nice place.
Thanks. I think so. It's comfortable. It's a comfortable place. It's a comfortable situation. I love playing on my mouse. I'm sorry. I was just making.
You're
Sorry.
fine.
Sorry. I'm simping for myself. Okay. Come on in.
Very
Come-
pretty. It's very
Thank
pretty.
you.
It is very pretty.
We did a lot of work. Come on in. I'll lock the door behind you. There's like 5 locks on the door.
Mm.
I grin watching this happen.
So, welcome. It's roughly around 5 o'clock right now. Almost 6. Do you guys want something to eat? I can. Whoops, sorry. If you want something to
Ooh.
eat, I can make you something.
Ooh, what you got?
Okay.
You see immediately. Al kind of gets excited about food.
Yeah, come this way.
Her
That
throat
would be
choked.
lovely,
Yeah.
Alan.
No problem. Come on in. If you can move your tokens over, Winter, certainly do so.
Yeah, sorry. I got like for a second.
Mhm.
Nice.
What you were saying something, Arthur?
Oh yeah, Arthur chuckles and he's just like, "That'd be appreciated."
Nice. Yeah. Well, it's a much safer to talk about things here than anywhere else. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alice. This is a much safer place to talk than anywhere. You can see that I've got some ribeye over here that I can make, and I was in the middle of doing that before coming over to you. She goes up. You kind of see like a little ladder go up for her to go up to the top shelf. She grabs some bread. She kind of walks over a little bit on this little ledge that she's made for herself. Grabs a couple more apples. Comes right down. Here, right. There's actually. Do you want a tour, or do you want me to just make sure you guys are all settled in?
Let's just get settled.
Great. Over here. And she just dashes over. You can kind of see her dashing. She puts the food on the table. This side doesn't really have enough seats or anything, but I'll take the smaller seat if you guys want, and you big folks can take the larger seats. This is my size. That's too small for you. No, there's no chair over there. There's chairs over on this side.
Kasi,
Arthur just grabs this chair right here and he just gently brings it over.
Perfect. And now everybody has
There
a
you
chair. You have a seat. Okay. Drinks around table. You can finally start talking. Alice kind of looks at you all. Yeah, that was something. That was something
Indeed.
else. Oh, sorry about the trouble. Magic is
It
weird.
was no trouble. It is our job.
So,
kind of at this point is eating. They're not paying attention. They're just eating.
well,
This is what we do. This is what we do, Alice. Pay it no mind.
appreciate it.
But on the other hand, if you can find out more information, I do not like I don't like the Crown Guard presence, much less a couple maniacs running through the streets, slaughtering people in the middle of their own fights. This does not make navigation easy. Information is everything right now.
With
Absolutely.
the
Well,
amount of
first,
guards that were around, I'm surprised the undead could even get into the area.
I don't
Honestly.
know. Like, usually, like the City Watch right now, we're kind of down on the
Mhm.
wire. A whole bunch of our people went down to the Antasi. I don't. You know about the Antasi incident, right?
Hmm.
Hundreds and thousands of people getting slaughtered because of the battle, and then the king being the king. You know, things happen.
Yeah, I got a question. Since I was like on top of the roof and I saw kind of everything that was going on, would I have seen how is it that the undead suddenly just appeared?
The undead appeared because of arcanic energies. Both the witches were probably flinging magic towards each other, psychic magic, and whatever kind of magic that was probably flung that you couldn't see right offhand. Um,
Mhm.
the people died as a way of effect.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Those poor innocent souls that you saw, you can infer as you're discussing around the table, they probably died because they got in the way. They were fodder. They were legitimately there. Lost their lives because a couple of evil people decided that they didn't matter and that they might as well be used for something else.
Hmm.
Wrong place at the wrong time. You do notice that does make Arthur frown quite considerably.
Hmm. Face of Kana is also like disgusted, even though she's just disgusted at the thought of seeing what just happened.
Hmm.
And Riles seems agitated as well. Yeah, he's not happy about all the loss of life. Not necessarily indifferent to it, but it's more like the strategic stupidity of it. They paid no mind to how
No.
magic each other than the simplicity of that combat style.
No, you keep cutting off, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, is it going good now?
It's going good. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, he's frowning more, not necessarily at the different to it, but that's not the main concern. The main concern is that how stupidly they fought, the lack of strategy, the lack of plan, the lack of care.
Mhm.
It seemed like a wild, sporadic display of power, and he hates that mindset that people cannot think through what they're doing and achieving their goals directly.
Hmm.
He's
Yeah.
kind of pissed off at stupid people.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Mhm.
Yeah. I hear you. Dalguruhm, you didn't used to be this way. You know, like even up to 2 or 3 years ago, we weren't like this. I mean, we were finding things deep within the city. There was a whole contingency of people who were archaeologists, and like this is what the city is about. I mean, we're funded on the olds of the dwarven city.
Mhm.
And I mean, I'm not a dwarf, and neither you folks, but I mean, they built a really incredible city deep underground. All the stuff that you see, I mean, they've got all these fluorescents. It's all stuff from the Myconids.
Mhm.
Yeah, like all of that. And then they also had like a whole bunch more. There's people underground, colonies underground, things beyond your imagination, just deep, buried deep within the earth. And I mean, I don't know about those folks. I mean, they're evil. That's what evil does. They don't take any in consideration for life, and that's why it's good that you three are here. I got the letter from Sierra Dunsey. She slides the letter that you would be that she received. I was expecting two, but the third. It's good that you're here as well. Did you did you mention who sent you here?
Um. Oh fuck! I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What was the names again? Sorry.
You have several different people that you can choose from within the Vanguard to be your leaders. So you can go ahead and choose one of them.
I don't know where is that though.
Should be on World Anvil. It should be under TVB in-game content. If you scroll up and look under the Vanguard.
Okay. My bad. I'm sorry for that.
No worries. But either way, I'm glad that you're here. It really makes that fight. If I had fought in that fight, things would have been way worse, I think.
I was sent by Commander Oban.
Commander Oban. Excellent. Good to know. Good to know. I'll just double check on that.
They just told me that some of the vanguards needed help with something, and I'm just here to make sure, as they point at the two, that they still don't die. That's all.
Fair enough. I mean,
I'm now part of the ride.
Arthur will raise his mug and he's just like, "We welcome you, and I will ensure you do not die either."
Yep.
Cheers on that.
More hands are always welcome. I just wonder how she's gonna feel about doubting her constituents.
You cut off what you said. I'm sorry, you keep cutting off.
I know. I'm gonna have to wear real headphones next time.
Sorry.
So,
man.
I said, as always, more hands are always. But I wonder how douchey doubting constituents.
You cut off majorly. I'm so sorry.
It's like the middle.
You know what?
Like 2 and 4/5 of that were
Yeah.
1, 3, and 5.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Let's try that.
Said, I wonder how Ducci's gonna feel about all constituents.
Well, I don't know either. All I know is that you were sent here to get some information and intel on the Sentinels, right? And that
And possibly broker an alliance.
All right. So a little bit background on me. I'm also from the Vanguard. I believe in what the Vanguard is doing. I've had my time as part of the Enforcers, and that job could kill your soul if you let it. As you know, the Crown's Guard, they're not forgiving.
Yes,
You know that firsthand, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Absolutely. As I look side reminiscently.
Yeah. Now, in terms of the city itself, there's a couple things you need to understand. The person that I report to and get my money from mostly is Mirabella Hammerhilt, and once in a while, Sierra Dunsey and one of the generals in the Vanguard. They sometimes send me messages as well, but I haven't heard from them in some time. Arksfield has been pretty silent on this regard. Couple of things with Mirabella. She's trying to put together a group of individuals to restore balance within Dalguruhm and the greater part of the city. A lot of people go to her for assistance, really, like everyday, regular assistance. The group's composed that she's been able to find are people who have defected from the Crown's Guard, and she kind of raises her hands a little bit. Me and my brother Peter, we both defected a little bit, and then of course, I mean, once in a while the Sentinels, when they need like some sort of person to do their dirty work for them. That's what I do.
You seem to get around, Alice.
You have to survive in these streets. Do you know how difficult Dalguruhm has been since the Crown's Guard have been around? They've been trying, like, the only way that I know anything is to be part of them again.
Do we know where the Inquisitor is set up station?
They're everywhere. I don't have a good place or location or point, but I'm going to take you guys back to the main map that you would have
Mhm.
seen, like that you've been traveling on. But she will explain that mainly they've been in and around Dalguruhm's major areas, so places of commerce and things. Um, Based on this particular map, you would know that she's talking about and referencing obviously Dalguruhm because this is where the movers and shakers of the world within Dalguruhm are located. This is where
Mhm.
a great deal of the political power, the clerical, like the religious power is in Dalguruhm. You hear a lot about it, about stuff from Upper Dalguruhm. I mean, I've been trying to get up there, but no one's been allowed to go into Upper Dalguruhm, not since Dorona came back.
Dorona.
Dorona Hammerheld. She is purportedly, whatever. She's the one who's been like in charge of this faction within Siglacia, and she came back recently.
Really?
Yeah, like she came back a while ago,
Hmm.
and then over
Interesting to
here,
know.
yeah.
Dorona has left Siglacia and came back. He just came back to Dalguruhm.
Well, well, it's all over town. I know you've only just come here, but if you haven't seen the flyers, she's gonna be making an appearance down in Lower Dalguruhm.
Hmm.
Yeah, they have a huge festival. It's a festival week. It's the Festival of Peace.
Hopefully no
Huh.
rampant undead casters walked up too.
I know.
How
Right?
ironic to celebrate a festival of peace while the world knows only war. How nice it is to be in this city.
Well, we are, and we have been very neutral. And she will look at Ral very carefully. There's more than one defender for peace in these parts, and we want to keep it this way. Dalguruhm has been and will remain a neutral territory so long as the people who keep it neutral.
Hmm.
And the only reason why we're keeping it neutral is because we don't want to have as much loss of life as we've seen so far. Any loss of life within Dalguruhm, I mean, there's 50,000 people who live here regularly every day. We don't have any more people to send out. All of them fought hard, and some of them lost their lives because of the Crown's Guard and Vanguard incident near the island of Antazi, and also like various wars within Siglacia in the past year alone took many of our forces down. We used to be 100,000 strong, and now all of our forces have dissipated. We're running on a skeleton crew around here. We need all hands on deck.
Meanwhile, the Crown's Guard slips into every single nook and cranny. Neutrality may not last out.
That's the only way I can survive. And it's a good thing that I'm slipping in through the cracks. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known that you were coming in from the summer gate. You're being followed.
Yeah, we're aware we're being followed.
Oh yeah, what's up with that? As they just kind of like look at both of you. You know, I just came here, but figure that out. It's kind of, interesting. Are you supposed to be a little bit more sneaky than anything?
We're in the town, aren't we? Plus, if somebody decides to make problems for us, either he'll notice them or they'll try to get through me.
Trust me, I don't like being watched either, but there's only one way to come in through the front gate. There's not many here.
I
Well,
don't know if you noticed, but he kind of lifts up his shield. I'm a bit big to be sneaking.
Oh no, yours understandable, but you, on the other hand.
You have two
I'm
pairs of
standing.
eyes on you, Ral, as two people look right at you.
I chuckles like, yeah, but I stand next to him, point, and use my thumb to point next to him.
That ain't your excuse. You can literally hide in his shadow, and that will be enough.
Look, you might be small enough to hide in his chest.
As dinner winds down to a close, she will tell you, okay, well, listen, you'll get to meet Marabella later tonight. We don't usually do things until around closer to late night, further into Old Town. I'll be able to take you to where we usually meet up. For now, though, if you want to kind of rest, relax, and regain yourselves up here, and she will take you around. There's a couple bunk beds that you can sleep in on the top right there. If you can't sleep, there's a little bit of a study to kind of sit, meditate, do what you need to do there. The kitchen will always be open. If you worship any gods or anything like that, in through the back door here, I have a little bit of a shrine to Karametra. You can go to that one. It's the only one within the city that I'm aware of about that size. I don't know about anywhere else. But yeah,
It's good to know. Thank you.
no problem. And with that, we're gonna close because we've been at this for almost 3 hours.
Perfect.
Arthur, for his time, is just don't go to the study area, sit down on a chair, and just not move for the next couple hours.
For some reason, it's not letting me click on the hand icon, but yeah, for Ryle's time, he is going to go into the study and find any books he can on always looking for more knowledge on Pranos and a book on philosophy, and he's gonna sit down and read.
Excellent.
Kana will be actually like in a corner, like making actually a little bit of exercise.
Arthur is technically meditating at the moment, but Ray just looks like he just turned into a statue.
Jesus,
As you
that's fucking interesting.
take a long rest here, so if you've used any spells or turned undead,
Yeah.
etc., you will regain them back after the next round.
Hey.
Definitely did.
Excellent. And with that, we're gonna end our game. You got to where I need you guys to go, and you made it fun.
And we didn't have to die to Big Bertha, baby.
Big
Bertha can
Bertha.
come get some.
Oh boy.
Big Bertha just lucky I had a midget to.
Yeah, what?
I said Big Bertha just lucky I had a midget to protect.
Whoa. Whoa, we don't have that around here. That's discriminatory. Legitimately.
My apologies.
Some of us can't be, 7 feet giants.
7 feet giants, yes. Some are 2 feet tall.
Exactly. So with that, thank you guys so much for playing with me. We're gonna cut the stream. We're gonna cut the game. If you really enjoyed that, please follow us here. We'll be back next week. Usually we play on Sundays. We kind of just made a bit of a detour to this week. We'll be back in on Sunday. Next week, I will have the schedule updated on somewhere on Twitch. Thank you guys so much for joining and playing with me today. I had some amazing players and joining me, and I'm really thankful you guys are able to play.
Very
Fun.
glad to
It
be
was
able
very
to
fun.
join.
Thank you. If you guys have any Twitch streams or links or things that you need to do, please do so in the Twitch chat. Go ahead and give us those links and remind the people at home who you are and who you played.
As I've said before, I am Sin Speaks. I played Arthur Skyweaver. The link I just posted in the chat is twitch.tv/Purgatory Corner. That's where I do my own personal streams as well as my TTRPG streams, which I'll be doing one on Monday at 7 to 9 p.m. PST and one, I believe, next week, Friday, 7 to 10 p.m. PST, where I'm doing my personal campaign that I've been running for over a year now, 5E. So hopefully I see some of you guys there. It's going to be really fun, and I'm very curious on whether or not my players are going to die next episode.
Just so you know that the link wasn't working, so if you don't mind just posting into TVV Session chat, I'll be able to do stuff on OBS for that.
Yeah, hold on just a moment.
Cool. And then, who else wants to describe their work and how we can find you?
Hello, my name is Winterlore. Again, I am the artist of Project Aurora, and I do some commissions too. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter like Winterlord or Winterlordus, one of those two. I think Winterlordus is more on Twitter actually. And yeah, that'll be me. I don't really have the links right now, so.
Excellent. And to our amazing Ral, is there anything else anything you'd like to also promote?
Yeah, sure. I've got my Rocket League career going on Twitter, Coach Scully Cass. Links in the link in the chat, and that's where I'm normally found, either that or right here. And I'm excited for when the stream starts. I'm excited for when we start getting the player cameras in the stream.
Yeah. Because this is amazing. Here, let me share my screen. Do you mind just sending me the link for your Twitch channel also?
I normally get streamed on other people's Twitches. Posted that on Twitter.
Okay, understood.
Whenever I start streaming again, I'll start promoting. I haven't streamed in a long time personally.
Amazing.
On my channel.
Coach Scully. You can find them on Twitch, and then Winterlord,
Twitter.
PA artist. And then if you want to meet these lovely people, just join us on the Discord. I will provide links in a second. Just give me a second here. I need to make sure I get y'all promoted properly because I am good at marketing. Ha ha!
I'm always glad to see people join.
Exactly.
There we go.
And then for those of you who want to know, because I know, Coach, you're here for time. Let me share the window of Coach, because Coach dressed up as his character. Do you mind if we show?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay. Let me just do that. Anson, do you mind if you're shown as well?
I don't mind.
You don't mind? Cool. I just want to hide a couple of things to make sure I don't, you know. So this is us. This is us, except I'm not on camera. I can pretend.
I would bring over my long sword, but I'll do that next stream.
And this is our Twitch group here today. So really thankful for all you to join us. Come see us again next week. This was fun. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, folks.
Bye, guys. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.